Bunch of stuff to go over. I'm not sure when this is going to quiet down. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon. In fact, it looks like some outlets, particularly CBS and NBC, really want to ramp this stuff back up. I'm going to go over that in a minute, but I wanted to start with this. Elon Musk, apparently in a little bit of trouble. Now, what's interesting about this is none of this is new that I'm going to talk about. This is all pretty old stuff, but now you have outlets trying to bring it back up and add words to it, like Elon Musk was abusive. Now, that was never stated, but now it's being added in there. They're trying to drag him into this to keep it going. But they are bringing back up some points, like AH's daughter, who's the daddy. Now, a lot of allegations kind of are brought up that it's Musk's daughter. And the reason for that being because of the embryos, apparently, that they created together. Elon Musk has been accused of being controlling and abusive towards AH during their short romance after her breakup with JD. Jennifer Howe, a close pal of her sister, made this admission in her deposition. She made some shocking claims against one of the world's richest men. She was quoted as saying, "Paige told me that AH said Elon was controlling and that she was in a legal battle with him over the rights to embryos that they had created together." The admission also includes the bugged Tesla that apparently he gave her as a gift. Now, it's just interesting that they're adding this kind of wording in there. I've read that, and I don't remember ever reading this word in anything. I could be wrong. It's been a while, but it's interesting to me that they're trying to bring this up. Now, this is not new, but as you can see here, published July 20th. So it's almost like they're trying to spin this up more. People want to turn this into a huge deal. In fact, Kat Tenbarge from NBC News, tech and culture reporter, she's trying to turn this into a big culture war. That's what she's trying to do with this. She's bringing it in. The social media movement around JD and AH was for many a continuation of Gamergate. Look at this. Gamergate. She's got it all over. Oh, QAnon. Zoe Queen. These people, oh man, it just never ends. The social media movement around JD and AH was for many a continuation of Gamergate. That's why it's important that we continue to explore what happened, because it didn't end with the trial. Because you guys keep it going. You keep this going. JD and AH, I would argue, is even worse than Gamergate. Because the people who accepted the conspiracy at the heart of JD's defense were oftentimes the demographic that would have opposed Gamergate. It included a demographic of women, DV survivors, and liberals. Probably because they saw the evidence presented and could tell that she was full of excrement. Most people don't even know what Gamergate is outside of online circles, but everyone knew about the trial and saw the anti-Amber propaganda. It also created a huge population to lose faith in mainstream media because they didn't understand why MSM questioned the conspiracy. Trying to turn this into some kind of big thing. Not getting a lot of traction on it, though. Not getting a lot of traction on it. And MSM didn't back JD because it goes against the narrative that they've helped create. So, of course, they were going to double down on AH. And the public didn't agree with them. So now they're trying to figure out, why didn't they believe us? We are the MSM. We are the most important people, and we are the ones to inform the plebs. And that didn't quite work out. And that's kind of one of the reasons why stuff like this is happening. So one of the reasons that this is being discussed, of course, I'm sure you're well aware that a firm that was hired by AH's lawyers put out a big report trying to spin her as a victim once again and her supporters as champions. The problem is she doesn't have a lot of supporters. And what I find funny about this is talked up, and this is one of many headlines. Okay, I went to watch yesterday's video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There was a ton of articles all kind of saying the same headline, almost like it was suggested by the PR team. Though there's no way to prove that, but I mean, come on, it looks pretty damn obvious. So they're all talking about this. Oh, look at what we got here. But you know what's funny is none of them talked about this or even bring this up, how the majority of fake Twitter accounts support AH, not JD. His were real people. However, all of her stuff was by bots. And why isn't that talked about? Her little bot farm of people out there trying to drudge up support for her. Why isn't that talked about? I don't want to talk about that. The fact that, well, someone had to make those bots. Who made them? Probably somebody on her team. But that's not good enough to be talked about. We got to talk about this. Not this. This. And how she obviously wants to keep this going, wants to have people on her side. But that's not the story. The story is, of course, bad man JD once again. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.